Family is a TV series that I had gone through watching probably half of it years ago when it aired, and for some reason, life got in the way, and I put it into the back burner for years and years to come. When I revisited it recently, like last year recently, I started again at the premiere and watched it through to the end, and I finally finished it. 11 years, 11 seasons of this thing. This sitcom of all things. There's not a lot of sitcoms that you can say lasted this long. I mean, the only show that I can think of that lasted this long as a sitcom is Friends. Now, there is a reason why shows like this last as long as they do. It is partially because of the comedy, but not fully. We all know that there are duds in shows like this. I don't think there was really any duds in Friends, to be honest with you. I think I liked every single episode of that, but it has been a few years of that. That being said, Modern Family has some dud episodes. There are some episodes that get a lot slower. There were episodes that I didn't care so much about in the latter half of the series. But every once in a while, there are episodes here and there that come out that are fantastic and one of the best of the series. I would actually point to It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia for an example of a show that does have some duds, has some hilarious episodes in there as well, but some of the best episodes of that series were specifically when it does something grand and actually a little bit dramatic because you're not used to seeing that. The same goes with Modern Family. At least, once, twice, 3 times maybe in the final half of the series, there are these moments that get a little bit emotional, get a little bit dramatic at times, and stay clear away from all the comedy that, basically built the show in the first place in order to do something a little bit different. And when they did that, it was some of the best episodes of the show, and I feel like it knew that. This is a show that lasted 11 years for a reason. Like I said, partially due to the comedy, partially due to some of the dramatic elements of the show that they knew they had to do to keep people invested, but partially due to the people, which again is exactly like Friends. You watch for these people who all seem to be perfectly cast and born to play in these roles. You definitely watch for the family dynamic of the show where in certain times it feels really like toxic and horrible, but by the end of each episode it usually comes together where people either forgive each other, they come to acceptance, they come to understanding, or what have you, because they are family. And honestly, that is the heart of the show. They are a family, and unfortunately, not everybody in the world has what they have, which is something that they said in the series finale. And it's true, a lot of people don't have that kind of family, and not only that, but that kind of extended family. And I feel like that's really important to note. Think about all the different types of shows that contain extended families that ran for years and years and years. Parenthood comes to mind, another show that ran forever. This show is almost the comedic version of Parenthood. They're both filled to the brim with family dynamics and important family-making decisions, but while this is funny, that's like super dramatic and emotional. Whatever floats your boat, basically. Life in Pieces as well, I gotta mention that. That didn't run as long as this, but that's probably more to do with marketing mishaps or something, where people didn't actually know about it so much. But that was also about an extended family, and the way that that was edited together was really, really clever. So obviously there are ways to compare this to other shows, right? Sitcoms aren't exactly original. They just kind of use a lot of the same ideas that other sitcoms have used in the past, and they dress it up a little bit differently. And at the end of the day, I would say it's mostly a preference game, right? You either want to watch this or you want to watch that. But Modern Family is a great show. There is a reason why it lasted 11 years, and I agree with that reason. It might have overstayed its welcome a little bit given the fact that, kids moved on, they got married, they had big corporate jobs, and they were still kind of living at home. Pretty much anytime one of the kids went off to college, they're like, oh, this is so sad, and the next episode they come home anyway, and that part didn't really make all that much sense to me. But at the end of the day, the show's great. I had a lot of fun with it. I'm sad that it's over. But now that it is, I can go on to the next thing. If I had to rate this one, I'd probably say B+. I know the video is not about Friends, but I'd probably give Friends an A+, but it's been years since I've seen it. Just to kind of give you a comparison score here, but yeah, B+. It's very, very good. It has a lot of golden, perfect episodes, but at the same time, it also has a lot of slower episodes that you kind of want them to move things along with. And a lot of other episodes that are probably just forgettable at the end of the day, so there is that. Guys, have you seen Modern Family? Were you a fan of it? Are you a fan of sitcoms in general? If you are, tell me your favorite sitcom in the comment section down below. And as for YouTube, you guys know what to do. Hit the like, subscribe button, and bell to be notified when I come out with my next review. And until then, peace out.